Are you going to train any differently for this fight than we have for any other fight?
Here for Marco.
I think same training, but we apply another some techniques for the next time.
What do you feel is your biggest advantage coming into this fight?
I think my biggest advantage to him is I am faster and bigger than him and stronger.
As far as training with Freddie Roach, are you guys gonna spar specifically to train for Barrera? Are you gonna just train and spar the way you normally do?
Yeah, we spar every other day, 3 times a week.
Do you feel that with Barrera having to leave his camp early last time because of fires in Big Bear, that played a role in you beating him last time?
I don't want to comment that, have a comment that because that's alibis. I don't want to comment that.
As far as prediction, I know you want to win. Do you have a prediction for the fight?
No, I don't want to give prediction for this fight. I'm just do my best and try my best to make people happy and during the to the whole world that it's going to be a good fight.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Manny, are you going to be here for the remainder of your time now before the fight? You're staying at Wildcard, you're staying in Hollywood?
Yeah, I'm starting to.
How different do you feel Barrera is at this point as a fighter, and how do you plan on changing your style for this fight?
Well, I saw him. He's hungry to win this fight, and he wants to revenge to win this fight. Both of us they're looking for a victory on October 6th.
Last question: do you have any chip on your shoulder, or do you feel you need to prove something because they said something was wrong last time? Do you feel you need to make your point this time?
Well, maybe he's right and maybe he's wrong. We don't know yet. We don't know until October 6th will be finished.
Thanks, man.
Hey Manny, you've been calling for this fight for 4 years. Not often the winner calls out the loser of a fight. How important is it to you to finally secure this rematch?
Well, for me, this rematch is very important to me because I want to prove that I'm best fighter and to deserve that I win the last fight.
You've made a career starting with Barrera pretty much about taking on great Mexican warriors, and fighting them in the trenches. How do you see this fight playing out?
Did you get?
Well, nothing. I think nothing personal. It's our job, to entertain the people, to all the fans, and that's our job. To give a good fight and to make people happy.
Freddie Roach has said that you're a more rounded fighter now. You're a two-fisted fighter now. Do you expect to have a little bit easier time with Barrera, or are you expecting Barrera to bring his A game and really press you?
Well, I'm expecting that this is not easy fight. I'm expecting this is a hard fight, and he do his best and to knock me out to win the fight, but I'm not gonna do that.
What did you think of Barrera's fight with Marquez? Did you think that he did better than expected?
Well, I think in myself, I believe that Barrera won those fight. If the knockdown is count, but. That's the fight, that's the referee's decision, so we don't know nothing.
How would you describe Barrera's style? Is it the hardest style for you to fight, or is it?
Well, compared to Morales, Barrera, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but different style with Morales. Different style to Morales, but both of them is good fighter.
What can you pull from the first fight that maybe you think that he'll make adjustments? If you were looking at the tape, what type of things can he do to make it a closer fight second time around?
I think he don't need to fight toe to toe to me. You know, what he gonna do is jab, running, moving.
Manny, you've seen him fight against Juarez. He mostly boxed here on the outside. Then you see a fight in the last fight where he traded and he went to war. Which style of fight from Barrera do you feel would benefit you? The style where he would box against you, or the style where he would trade, back and forth against you? Which one would you prefer the most?
I like the fighter that came to me and fight, toe to toe. I don't like the fighter who's running, jab, moving.
Manny, who's going to be the hungrier fighter in this fight? He just said that in 2003 you were the up and comer, you were the hungry one.
I think both of us hungry to win this fight, because I want to prove that I won on the last 2003 fight, and he wants to prove that he had a lot of problem in that fight.
Is this fight going to be easier for you because you don't have all the elections and everything?
This fight, I don't think that it's going to be easier fight. I think this fight is going to be hard fight, and it's going to be a hard fight to me and a good fight.
Are you going to try to ask your new friend Erik Morales to escort you to the ring?
Well, I'm sad because he lost in his last fight.
What did you think about that fight?
Well, he's out of the gas on the last few rounds. He's leading on the first few rounds, but the last few rounds he out of gas. That's the problem.